Hello, everyone. Welcome in. How is everyone doing? I hope everybody had a great weekend. Welcome all to Mish Monday. So I decided to do a fall wreath tonight, and it's never too soon to get ready for the fall. Pretty soon it'll be over with and fall will be here. So we're going to do a fall wreath tonight, and this wreath is kind of dedicated to my daughter because she bought me all these items for Mother's Day. So it will be up for sale in Etsy, but she did buy me these things for my company, which was entirely adorable. I love her so much. So let me show you what the sign looks like. It's this little pilgrim's hat, and it says "Happy Fall, y'all." And we're going to be doing some poof and ruffles tonight, and the poofs are going to be with a 21-inch roll of. Let me show you the colors. Oh, every time I move that, I panic. Okay, this is kind of a how do I say it? Metallic, kind of an orange, and we're going to do it with some black, some basic black, and I also picked this check fabric mesh, so I really love this. But anyway, and I might change it up just a hair and put this pumpkin mesh in it. Now, she didn't buy me this. I had this, but I'll see at the end. And then we have some cute little picks that she bought to put in it. It's all the fall colors. And then we got these really cute pumpkins, which I absolutely love. So we'll get started. Tonight, Cheryl is my moderator. She's with Al's Tech Talk. And if y'all need any help with your computers or anything like that, she's your girl. And she is my business partner. I love her to death. And I'm Cece from CesBesWreathsandDecor. And let's get started. I welcome you all in. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm excited to see what this wreath's going to look like. I'm sure she is too. She's watching in the other room. So give everybody a shout out to Haley because she's the one that bought it. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm going to tilt my camera down and let's get started. Okay, so we're working on a 15-inch orange wreath form. I'm going to move this sign. And I'm going to be doing 12-inch poofs, okay? You're welcome, Cheryl. You deserve every bit of it. Thanks, Terry. Welcome in. Hi, Kathleen. Okay, so I want to move this just a little bit because this is kind of long. In fact, let me move this back a little bit. All right. So I want to do 12 inches. Y'all seeing this okay? I think am I backwards? Let me move this. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to do this in 12 inches. And I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to scrunch this up. I think this is in the way. And I can't move it. So I don't know why I'm feeling backwards tonight. I'm going to scrunch it up. And I need to take some zip ties. Thanks, Judy. Hello. Thanks, Cheryl. And we're going to go ahead and do the center bar right here. And I'm going to skip this tie totally. I'm not going to put any poof in there. I'm going to take my tie underneath. I don't know why I feel odd tonight. I don't know. I'm so hot. Feel like I'm sweating. We are making a fall wreath, Judy. You want to get this real super tight. I like to push this to the back. Thank you, Avenel. All right, I think I'm put this back now. All right. So remember, I'm skipping this tie. I'm going to exactly to the next one, and we're doing 12 inches on these poofs, okay, y'all? And I'm just going to give it a good turn, real tight turn. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Thank you, Kathleen. Y'all is just so sweet to me. And we're going to do this all the way around to the bottom. I just thought it'd be really fun also to start doing some fall things. You know, we all have some, we're doing still spring and everything like that. We also want to pull these out, guys. I forgot to tell you the most important thing. You want to make sure these are all nice and pulled out. After all, that's why it's called the poop, right? I want to pull that tie out. Look how beautiful those are with this mesh. I just love this mesh. Hi, Kim. Hi, Maggie. Welcome in. So y'all, I'm getting ready to hand in my keys from work, and I will free up a whole lot of time for me. I stepped down from my management position and took a different position, and I'm going to have so much time left to do my wreaths and things. That's what's been holding me back. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Carmen. I love this metallic too. It's just poofy and fun. It's not the, you know, your regular stiff mesh. Thanks, Maggie. I am so psyched out that I'm going to have so much more time. My family's so happy about this. They hate when I work anyway. I think they're getting tired of fending for themselves. Thanks, June. Thanks, Avenel. Even though they're all adults, I think they're just still, you know, they're still mom's babies. And I think they're just missing me. You know, my daughter graduated last weekend, so she is home, and she started working at the CDC for her internship. And so, you know, when she comes home from work, she's seriously wanting some mom food. And so we have went on this diet together. So I gotta, oops, take that off. We have to be on the strict diet together. And so, you know, I have to prepare all the foods because they're kind of difficult. I don't know what happened there. I think it was falling off. Anyway, so we're at this last one that we didn't start on, and we're going to finish on that one and then go up to the top. And I like just to cure it on that top bar up there. just gives me a good feeling that it's not going to unravel. By the way, y'all, this is Susie Brown's mesh holder. I love it. Would not do a wreath without it. Let me get a zip tie. Again, we're going to skip that first tie. And so I'm going to do the zip tie around that center up there. Maggie, we're doing what you call the Mediterranean diet, in which last year when she came home for the summer, she was diagnosed with a fatty liver, and we had to take her to a specialist doctor, and a gastrologist doctor, I guess, is what he was. And she is on the verge of being, she could be a diabetic. And so in that case, you know, she had to go into a diet, and so I put her on her Mediterranean diet, and she lost 30 pounds. So when she went back to college, of course, you know, it's really hard to go on diets when you're, you know, in college. So she fell off that road and came home, and she had gained all the weight back. And so now we're back on that road, and she's home with mom. And so we got to get all that weight back off. So, and she did really good. So, and she's doing really good right now. So I know she'll lose it, and she'll keep it off this time because she really wants it. Thank you, Maggie. We're super proud of her and her degrees and what she's been doing, and so she'll get there, and we won't have to worry. Hey, Donna. My mother, she was, oops, that's kind of twisted up there. I want to make sure that's not like that. My mother was a diabetic, so, and my brother is, so we got to really watch that in my family. So, but I know she's going to get it all off, and it'll be all okay. She's probably in her bedroom cringing that I'm talking about her. She's like, ah, you know how they get. Let me get a sip of coffee. Hello, Donna. All right, one more, guys, and we're off this roller coaster right here. Okay, looking good. This mesh is like a metallic orange. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and zip tie this down. Well, you know, on the camera, it seems to likes to change, you know, the exact color of things. So darn puffy, I'm having a hard time getting a zip tie. There we go. Go ahead and cut this. All right. Let's roll this back. All right, so I got some black mesh and I got some check, and I'm gonna every other one I'm gonna alternate in the ties. I'm gonna start off with the check mesh, and I'm going to do some ruffles with them. Let me just move this. There we go. Now this mesh is kind of hard to see on camera, but it is, let me ruffle it up. It is a nice check. And it's very soft. Okay, so I'm going to use my trusty mouse to hold it down, but this one is, like I said, fabric, so it's not going to roll. But my black one is your regular mesh, and it will roll, so I need that mouse for that. And I'm just going to scrunch it up. These are 30 inches. Like I said before, I'm going to alternate, starting with the bottom. And this is just your black mesh, just your plain black mesh. And I'm just going to pull it in. Hi, Elaine. Or Ellie. That's Ellie. And put it into the next one. And once you get it in there, you kind of want to just do what you want to do with it and quit fiddling with it, because when you fiddle too much, it'll fray more. Thanks all for coming in and sharing the love. I do have an Etsy page. It's at CesBesWreathsandDecor on Etsy, and a Facebook page also, same name. I am on YouTube. And I'm playing a little bit with not Pinterest, but what is that other one? What is the other one? Help me, Cheryl. Darn, I can't remember the name of it. That's why I'm just playing a little bit on it. Instagram. Yeah. No, Elliot's Instagram. I'm starting, I have a business page on there too. I'm just now starting to figure it out. But I do have some great videos on YouTube if you'd like to go and check that out and do some replays on some of those. I love this fabric mesh. It's so soft. Hi, Dee. Thank you, Cheryl. Oops, wrong one. Well, hi, Joy. Welcome in. Boy, it's so hot here. feel like I'm just melting. You guys, I have that farmer's tan. One of my arms hangs out the window and the other arm isn't. And so one of my arms is darker than the other. Woo! 94 in Austin. Yeah, Texas is a hot one sometimes. I used to live in Dallas for 9 years, and I lived in El Paso for 7. They considered me Texan. My kids are Texans. They were both born there. Girl, that's too cold for me. My daughter has to fly out tomorrow to I think it's what the cheese state. What is that? Wisconsin? Yeah, I think so. And I thought to myself, she better be taking some warm clothes. It ain't like here in Georgia where we have 89-degree weather. You know, some people are just getting like their tulips and daffodils and things like that. Ours was over like a month and a half ago. 2 months maybe. 2 months ago. We've already put our vegetable garden in. And we went out yesterday after I got off work, which was amazing because I got off at 2 o'clock. And actually, they had me stay just a little longer, so I got home at like 2:45. And my husband took me, and we had gotten some patio vegetables. So I already have some Roma tomatoes on. Yeah, the cheese steak. Yeah. She is a cheese head, so I know she's probably going to cheat on her diet by getting some cheese. She'll say, Mom's not here. She won't know. She can have a little cheese on her diet, just not a whole lot. Yes, Jory, it is. These are 30 inches. I see a little gray right there. Thanks, Joy. Well, I have a screen porch, and if it gets too hot, and I know about you, what you're talking about, scorching them, because we get so hot here, and I'm gonna bring them in on my screen porch because it does have like what you call afternoon sun, and then it cools down in the midday. So because I don't have no curtains up on my screen porch. So I'm going to be able to put those on the patio to protect them a little bit. We gotten some habaneros and some Roma tomatoes. I make a lot of salsa during the summer, and I make it fresh. So if my vegetables do really well, then I'll use those for my salsa. All right, we're going to start on the top. Thanks, Karen. I have a beautiful screen porch. That was one of the things that when we built our house that I made sure that I had. I just love to sit outside, but I do not like bugs. And so I told my husband he had to have them build me a screen porch. And mine's one of the nicer ones where it has a good storm door and that sort of thing. I've seen some of them built where they're really tiny and have no room on them and have like a screen, like a screen door, not like a real door. And mine's pretty nice. And it has all the siding and everything. It has the pin board in there. It's really pretty. I know Cheryl doesn't do spicy. So I won't be sending her any salsa. It kind of reminds me of Christmas Vacation when what is his name in the show? When Clark wants to put the pool in and he says, "I know Eddie." He says, I can't swim, Clark." He said, "I know Eddie." I know you don't like spicy, Cheryl. Oh gosh. We watch that movie every year at Christmas, on Christmas Eve. Every year since my kids were itty bitty. Even when they didn't understand what they were saying. I need to get a drink. My coffee was good tonight. Okay, that's good. Well, Dee, I had a pool in Dallas, and oh, it was huge. It was absolutely humongous. And when we came, we were in South America, and my kids were pretty deprived of a lot of things that we take granted for. And they used to go through their toys, and we had the Bolivian kids, they would ring our door and asked if we had anything to give them. And one and I didn't at first understand what they were doing. And then one of my friends had told me they're coming to see if you have any toys or clothes or something like that that you can give away to them. And so every year after Christmas, I made my children go through all their clothes and all their toys. And when the kids would ring the doorbell, my kids would take them, their toys and their clothes, to those deprived Bolivian children. And so when they came back to the States, we had promised them that we would get them a pool because they were so good to the Bolivian community. And but they had to learn to swim, so they didn't get to learn to swim until my husband taught them in the motel. And then after they did that, we went and found a house and with a big pool, and that was their gift from us for being such good children and understanding what it means to be poor. Hey, Janelle. So we take advantage of a lot of things in life that the other side of the world we don't know about until you go there and start realizing that they don't have what we have. Okay. We're almost done with the top, guys. This is kind of a puffy one, you know. This is no pancake wreath. I can tell you that right now. Goodness. Good sized. This is a good sized wreath. Yes, it is, Dee. It's so true. So, you know, Janelle, that's in here now. I met her in Bolivia, so she understands the value of things, because when we were over there, you know, we got deprived of a lot of things, and we seen, you know, another culture that was worse off than you could ever imagine. Bye, Judy. Oh, you ain't leaving. I'm sorry. I thought you were leaving. Yeah, be safe in those storms. Let's see, 10 and 8. No, I have one more. Joy, I have one more poof. This is the last one. Sorry, Judy. You know, I think it was the last live that I did on Mesh Monday that I kept telling everybody goodbye and they weren't going anywhere. Cheryl said they ain't going anywhere. I was like, oh. I'll just tell you, I'll let you all in a little secret. I am a true blonde. Oh. Okay. Look at that bad boy right there. Look at him. Huge. Let me show you. Look how huge that is. It's gorgeous. Let me pull this up some. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wow, y'all. Okay, so we're going to do ribbons. I didn't get a chance to show you the ribbons. They are absolutely beautiful. My daughter helped me pick them out. We got these baby pumpkins. And this is a 1 1/4 inch. I think they are 1 1/4 inch ribbon. And then I have this black and beige check. And they're all like a what is the fabric of this? Let me see. It doesn't say. I'm thinking it's it doesn't say. But this anyway. This is a 2 1/2 inch check black. And then we got this really cute sparkly fall leaf one. Okay. And then, let me get this out of the way. We got this little tiny fall leaf one. Let you see that a little closer. It's got some greens in it and things. Some little gold specks. And then we got this geometric kind of orange, golds, and browns and blacks in this one. And then I went with this beautiful fall check. I don't know if you can see how gorgeous that is. It has like metallics in it going through it. And it has that exact color of the sign of that burgundy. Because that burgundy has that color in it right here. And it doesn't show up really well, but that's burgundy. It is not pink. All right, so we're going to start on those ribbons. Just separate these. I'm going to tilt this back down so y'all can see. Karen, that would be gorgeous if you do a patriotic wreath like that. Yes, Dee. That's what I was trying to think of. It is linen. Yes. That material in that. In fact, all of these are that linen fabric. They're not cheap ribbons. They're very good ribbons. Where did I get the sign, Joy? My daughter had ordered that off Amazon. Thank you. I love these ribbons too. So these are really good quality ribbons. They ain't gonna like fray or anything. Some of them you know you get and the wires come out and all that. This one is really good. Alrighty. I don't know what's gotten into me. I'm kind of yucky tonight, ain't I? You guys will probably say, shut up and get it done. All right, so I'm going to start off with this side. I'm going to do every other one in every other color. I'm pretty consistent on that. I don't really like all my ribbons to be the same color all the time. So I usually have 6 different color ribbons in my wreaths. I don't know. I just like it that way. I like it to be different. I'm different. So I'm going to scrunch these up. And it doesn't really matter other than I do not want the black in the black. So I'm going to go with the metallics in this black one, starting off with. And I'm going to pull them forward, y'all. I am not going to do them like an X. They're all going to go forward towards me. And I want to kind of curl them up. So you can see all the colors that are coming out in it. Cheryl. Cheryl, did you want me to shut up? Oh. Oh, oh. I don't know if I'm going to have room for, I was thinking about using this little pumpkin mesh. It's burlap, but I don't know if I'm going to have any room. I'll have to see at the end. I guess, you know, when you get some time, you're starting to get time off from work and things like that, you start getting a little more energy and you start feeling good and you just want to talk and one time Cheryl thought I froze because she said I looked like a robot. That I didn't move. She thought I was a mannequin. Oh, thanks, Carrie. Thank you, hon. You know, I don't even know where I got that captain's wheel. I can't even remember where I got that wheel. I had it, though, in my stash, and I was like, I didn't know what to make one night, and I said, you know what, why not that? So it turned out really cute. Worked out. Sometimes when you don't plan something, it just works. Oh, Karen, I hope everything goes okay, y'all that are having really bad storms, you know. I remember them. I was there at one particular time. I had that tornado go directly over my house one time. And it is scary when we have bad storms. But we get them here in Georgia, too. They're just a little different than the ones in Texas. Y'all, my coffee was gone. I had to get to my drink. Good, Carol. I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, some of the times, you know, I think I whip through it too much, and people are like, oh, you've only been on an hour. And so I'm trying to slow down and experience, you know, y'all and everything like that. Trying to enjoy it a little bit more instead of rushing through things. And get to know y'all. Oh, Carol, don't say that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. I'm going to pray that storm goes right over and stops all this mess. And you know, I got the YouTube channel too, Carol. You can go and watch replay and replay over and over to calm your nerves down. Thank you, Joy. That's right. Okay. You guys, I think they put an extra stem or something in this wreath. It's not quite right, but that's okay because it still works. Kim, you're so cute. Thank you, Kim. You've been quiet tonight, Kim. What's going on? I know. Kim, you're awesome. I love you, girl. Oh, Carol, I thought I had an extra stem, but I don't. Because I had exactly, yeah, I had exactly 19, ruffles that I put in. So I didn't have an extra stem. I just thought it was. I don't know how I felt, how I got a black one and a black, though. I don't know how that happened. So anyway, it's working out. You know, an extra tie. I called it a stem. I kind of make up my own names for things. No, I had 18 though, Cheryl. I had 19. So I must have had an extra, because I counted them, and all of them went in. So I must have had an extra tie. That's too weird. Yeah, on the bottom. I thought I had, they must have gave me an extra tie. Or maybe I just miscounted and thought it was 18 and it was 19 and it was 18. Because I thought I had 10 and 10. So I just think I just misjudged it as all. Because it's ending with the, wait a minute. See, I think I have an extra tie, y'all. I really do. Don't make no sense to me. But we'll see if I'm missing ribbons. Because I need one for the top here, and I don't have it. I only have one ribbon. So I could have mixed them up, but I think, let's see, I might be missing ribbons because I had an extra tie. We'll see at the very end. You know, my husband bought these. Who knows what he bought? He didn't even know that was orange. He didn't know that that 15-inch wreath form was orange. He thought it was red. Oh, my husband's funny. Never send him shop for wreath anything. Yes, when I lived in Texas, we lived in Tornado Alley too. It was horrible. Very bad. Okay, we're going to start on the top. And y'all, I am missing a ribbon. So, I don't know how or why. But I'm going to cut two. And I get to show you, you know, what I do. So I'm going to cut this 14 inches. And then I'm going to dovetail them. So I'm going to fold them over, make sure they're nice and even, and give it a snip. And you get this little corner like dovetail. Okay? You just even them up like that. Fold them over. And take your scissors, kitty corner it, and cut. There's your dovetail. Okay? All right. We should be even now. I don't even know what happened. I'm not going to even worry about it. So, okay. So we're going to the top. Let me find all the little pegs in here. All right. I'm going to start off with the black one. Yes, Carol, those are special scissors. Those scissors are $85 scissors. It can take a finger off. Those ones can be sharpened if you take them to a knife guy. If you go to Williams-Sonoma, they do have a knife man that comes and sharpens knives. once a month. And if you take a pair of scissors in there, he'll do the first one's free. So when my scissors dull, I take them there. Name of the scissors. They are, it's a German name, okay? And you're asking a person that doesn't even speak well English. But I'm going to spell it. It's G-I-N-G-H-E-R. And that's like German letters. Oh, actually, excuse me. Not German, Italy. So they're made in Italy. And let me see if I can get them real close and you can see the name. Let me see. Oh. Nope, I can't get it. It is just not working out. Nope, sorry. But they're made in Italy. Joann's might have them. I bought my scissors at Michael's. Do you have a Michael's, Carol? Thanks, Judy. Oh. Oh, have they? But I looked at them and I asked somebody about them and they said they're like one of the best scissors to get if you do any kind of fabric. So those particular scissors are for my ribbons and my mesh only. They're not used for anything else. So and if anybody touches them, they will lose their fingers because they were expensive. Well, Carol, I got them at Michael's, and now, you know, a lot of their stuff that was, what do you call that thing they do? Low value, special low value, and you couldn't use coupons on them. Well, now you can use coupons. They changed the rule, and they took all that low value thing off. And you can use coupons on the things that you couldn't before, like all their shelving and, you know, their carts and everything like that. They are now couponable. So you can use your 40s, your 50s, your 60s on the stuff that you used to not be able to do. And those scissors were one of them. No, you can use the coupon now at Michael's on those if you have a Michael's. Yes. Same with like those expensive markers. And the only thing they're not doing is like your Cricut stuff. You cannot use coupons on the Cricuts anymore. I mean, never can you use coupons on your Cricut stuff. But the other stuff, you know, there is a couple things that are selected that they still don't allow coupons, but those scissors right there are not one of them anymore. Okay, Cheryl. So that was a huge, you know, plus for people, you know, that they're getting able to use those coupons. They're all fired up about it too. And they're having a big memorial sale too, guys. So you need to check that out. My daughter got the deco, the regular deco mesh. She not the metallic, but the she bought me the check, and she bought that at Hobby Lobby. So is Michael's, Carol. So is Michael's. And we've been really busy, and the kids are out of school, and they're kind of getting a little nuts. Excuse me one moment while I close the door. You guys probably heard my dog. We're having big sales too, and they're in huge competition with us. So, yeah. Yeah, sorry guys that you heard the dog. She's getting a little antsy. Yeah, Dad came upstairs to brush his teeth, and that's her little, you know, Janelle, that's her little routine where she has to bark before she goes to bed. Okay, got one more going here. Show them all full here. You guys, I miscounted something because now I have ribbons on the other side that I have 3 of. I must have just miscounted something. I don't know what I did when I was cutting. I don't know. But it worked out. It's all good. All right. We're all ready for the sign. I'll save those for another time. Guys want to see it? That's what it looks like so far. You can see the side of it. It's pretty puffy. Okay, we're gonna try to attempt this sign on one try. Let's see here. Let's get underneath this. Thanks, Cheryl. They don't have mesh. Wow. Let me see where I want to put this. I'm going to put this on. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this on the side, sort of, because I think that's going to be adorable on the side. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you, Kim. right here. The pipe cleaners are attached with, when she bought the sign, it had like these, you know, the little hanging, what do you call it? String. It had the little hanging string on it, and I cut those off and I put the pipe cleaners in there, and then I took my staple on the back and I stapled them on the back to secure those on there. Yeah, it was the hat, Cheryl. I wish they came like that. I was thinking to myself, dang, I wish they would come like that already, ready to put on wreaths. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Try up here. This thing is so puffy, y'all. I have to root to find the bottom. I'm going to have to get an extension on them. Give me one moment. Move that glue gun. You guys, I burned myself the other day. Really super bad. And I don't want to do it again. I bought me a new temperature glue gun. And I'm not using it tonight, obviously. But I am not going to end up gluing my hand again. I'm just going to put a little extension on this. I don't like cable mounts, but, you know, some people do. All right. I hate doing these signs because you know what they do? They smash your wreath when you're trying to put these in. They drive me crazy. But they look so pretty with the signs. And I just hate that you have to keep straightening up everything up because you're smashing them. Dee, we're here, Dee. Messages and phone calls happening. It's okay, Cheryl. I know you got things going on. Hi, Ryder. My sweet baby boy. He's so sweet. He's such a gorgeous baby. He's not such a baby anymore. He'd probably say, Cece, don't call me baby. Hi, Ryder. Y'all, this last tie is giving me some issues. I will fix that tomorrow, that tie, because it's not quite right. But anyway, we'll move on. Just get it out of the way. I want it moved over a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to take this one. We'll just tack it down for tomorrow. And then I'll move it tomorrow. All right. Let's move on. Okay, so this sign is on the other side. It's kind of cockeyed sideways because I want it to be on the side. Woo! Where we go? This way. Okay, so let's get our little ornaments on it. She bought me, like I said before, these fall berries and these real pretty pumpkins. So we're gonna put those on. So I don't like the sticks, so I'm gonna cut the sticks off. I'm gonna put some pumpkins on. Ain't these cute? They're so almost realistic looking. I love them. And kind of, the stem is kind of eerie. You know, kind of, you know, I love those old looking stems. Good night, Carrie. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you. Thanks, Carrie. So we're going to put this one right here. I hate this glue gun. I'm going to tell you that right now. Some glue. The pumpkins came from she shopped at Hobby Lobby, Karen, for my Mother's Day gift. The only thing she ordered was the sign. Now the other mesh that I put in, other than the check, I ordered that from different places. I didn't get that from Hobby Lobby. The sign she ordered. I'm glad you're still here, Judy. Yeah, I want it right here. Right here. I want it right here. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more of these. I really like them. They were kind of expensive though. I think she paid just a little bit too much for them. So I kind of like the bargain shop, but she didn't. She paid full price for them. Let me see how much they were. She paid $3 each for them. That's a little steep. I think I want to put it right here. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Last year I didn't get to do many fall wreaths. I didn't start doing my wreaths until the end of, no joke, Thanksgiving. And I only made like I want to say I only made 4 fall wreaths last year. I didn't get to do Halloween because I didn't start then, and I sold all 4. And so I didn't have a whole lot of fall stuff to do any to root up and do a fall wreath. So I was glad she picked a fall for me to do. She asked me, and I said, I'd like to do a fall wreath. And so she looked for the sign, and she bought it, and then we went with that. Yeah. And y'all, don't be afraid to, pull these out a little bit and make them wider, because it just makes it look really more instead of so stiff. A lot of people forget that you can move those, and then they look all stiff. So, and then you want to secure it. I know it's around the tie, but I like to always secure it a little bit, just so it doesn't go anywhere. Let me show you what, I guess you can't see it. Let me show you a little bit what it looks like. Right here. And you kind of want to secure it. At the end, I'm going to put it on my my frame holder, my wreath holder, and then you can see it then. Just want to make sure this is glued good. Thanks, Kathleen. Oops, I forgot the price tag on that one. You guys, I'm not going to put the last two on. I think it has plenty. Just move this. And get my stand. Trying to figure out which way to go here. There we go. Oops, this is not dry yet. Okay. Well, that's my first fall wreath for this season. I can't believe I got one done. I love it. And I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And I want to do a shout out for my wonderful friend Cheryl. She's going to have some things going on tomorrow. And I just ask everybody just to keep her in your prayers. And she's going to need some rest. And hopefully she'll be with us on Friday. And she'll be home and resting, and she'll be able to join us on Friday for Floral Friday. So good night, everybody, and I will see you on Friday.